We are live. Well, guys, it's just me because, well, Mary wasn't feeling up to live streaming tonight. So I asked my friend, remind me what your name was? Well, she's actually a stranger. I just met her. She's kind of strange. What could you share with so this is this thing that we do.
What is this?
Yeah, well, it's this thing we do where well, it's called YouTube. But first, anyways, hey everybody.
I don't remember my name. Let me know what my name is.
Yeah, this isn't about you. Yeah, what was her name? Hey guys, thanks for hanging out. We are just yeah, what is happening right now? I am not quite sure, but we're excited to hang out with you. At least I am.
I'm just making the bed.
My nameless friend here is well, quite strange. But everybody leave me a comment. Let me know where you're hanging out, where you're tuning in from. We were chatting with some of you before the party started.
I remembered my name.
Oh, my stranger friend here is going to share her name with you all. What was your name?
Tootie.
Tootie. Okay, so we have Tootie here with us. And we've got people from all over. Oh, Southbridge, Massachusetts. Whoop, whoop. Yeah. Where are you from, Tootie?
This place. St. Louis.
St. Louis. Where does she come up with this stuff? Oh, man. You guys are from all over. Ohio, California.
In St. Louis.
Tootie, you need to be quiet.
This moisture is not good for my hair.
Tootie, you need to be quiet while I hang out with the people. I'm finding out where they're all from. Massachusetts, whoop whoop. New York, Kentucky.
I'm visiting Massachusetts right now.
Yeah.
So.
From St. Louis.
Yeah.
Okay. New Hampshire.
So you said, okay, let me get this straight. You are looking at your phone. You're talking into your phone.
Well, isn't that what
yourself.
Isn't that what you do on a phone, Tootie?
You're talking. Okay, all I see on the phone is you, myself, and then a bunch of black boxes coming up.
Yeah.
So what are you talking to? Like, you're talking to yourself.
No, I'm talking to the people.
The people?
Yeah,
There's
people.
There's
people in my phone. My phone is like a portal to the rest of the world.
Okay.
And they're all over the world.
Oh,
look, see where they're from?
Are
Oklahoma.
you hooked up to the internet?
Yes.
Is that
the internet? Have you heard of the internet, Tootie?
I've been hearing something about that.
You've been hearing something about that. Okay, for real? Okay, so I'm going to explain to Tootie here how YouTube works, because a lot of times people ask, what do you do for work? And I tell them, well, we are YouTubers. And I'm talking about Mary and I, not Tootie. She doesn't even know what the internet is. But
so this is how a real life conversation can go.
Yeah.
So, hi.
Hey.
Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Tootie.
Tootie, great to meet you. I'm Peter.
Hi, Peter. Good to meet you. Where are you from?
I'm from Maryland, Massachusetts, all over.
Okay. And what do you do for work?
Well, I make videos on YouTube.
Oh, that's nice. What did you say?
I make videos on YouTube.
What do you mean by that?
Well, my wife and I, we make videos of our everyday lives, and we share them with people from all over the world, and they watch our videos.
Oh, that's interesting. And you said you do that for a job?
Yeah, well, it's actually pretty much a full-time job. We film our everyday lives, and it takes hours a day where we pick up the camera. We we have this camera here.
Oh, interesting.
And
I wondered if you had a selfie stick or something.
yeah, well, we just actually sometimes we use this here, but we hold the camera and we film our lives and then we edit it and then we share it with the world.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Doesn't that cause security issues?
Well, actually, it does. No, we try to be careful about protecting our privacy, and we share, we decide what we want to share and how much we want to share. And so we give people a little glimpse into our lives, 10 to 15 minutes a day. And you are quite the strangest person I have ever met.
I like to keep it that way.
So
now,
have you ever heard of YouTube?
I have heard of YouTube. My cousin's wife shared a video on YouTube on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
It was kittens.
Kittens.
You wouldn't believe what these cats were doing. So I assume YouTube is just crazy cat videos, right?
Well, that's what actually, before Mary and I started doing this, I thought that YouTube was just crazy cat videos and random videos that people put on the internet. I had no idea, number one, that there were actually serious videos and videos that you could tune in and watch every day, kind of like a TV show.
Oh, interesting. Is it like reality TV?
Well, except real.
Is it real? Huh. So you and your wife, you have scripts every day that you read?
Well, as much as this live stream seems scripted right now. No, it's no script. We just live our lives. The hardest part, I would say, is every day we have to come up with a theme of the video.
Yes.
And we have to make a title.
A title!
That is the hardest part.
Well, it sounds like you guys, how long have you been doing this?
Well, we have, in August, it will be 4 years of doing this.
Crikey!
Crikey! Is that right? 4 years?
Yes. And, okay, I'm so confused. You said you make videos on the internet, but you said that it's your job. So how do you make money from the internet?
That is a very good question. Well, I'll tell you this. When we first started making these videos, we didn't even know that people made money from making videos.
Interesting.
This girl. And as time went on, more and more people started watching our videos. And I don't. You probably, when you watched that cat video that your cousin's friend's sister shared on Facebook, you might have seen an ad that played at the beginning of the video.
Yes, it was for Cottonelle toilet paper. Not sponsored.
Well, we don't pick what ads play in front of our videos, but there are ads that play on our videos, and we are able to earn an income.
Sing.
They'll pay for a video, and so they will sponsor the video, and we'll share, and we pick things that we love and use in our everyday lives, or that from for us to earn some extra income. And then another way is we also have a store.
A store?
Yes. And we have like this "do what you think you can't do"
That's a good saying.
It is a good saying.
So when I woke up this morning and I said, how am I going to disguise myself? I said, do what you think you can't do. I went in the bathroom and I pinned up my hair and I looked like somebody else named Tootie.
Oh, man.
Hey, guys, I'm back. Thank you so much for laughing with us.
Humoring us to have that little conversation.
Laughing with us and at us. You are allowed to laugh at us. We are aware that we are ridiculous.
But in reality, this is a conversation that we have very, very often.
Like almost daily, because whenever we're interacting, whether it's at the hospital with our friends and nurses and people we don't know at the hospital, or somebody in public, or whatever it is, they might say, oh, nice to meet you. What do you do? And Peter says, well, we're video creators. And they say, what does that mean? And we go on and we have this conversation. And it often goes something like that.
Maybe not quite as Tootie crazy, but it is a conversation like that where even like before we fell into what we do, we had no idea of the kind of business behind YouTube and how we, hi Morgan, how we develop uh, an income from it and all of that. I had no idea that people even did that. And so
Yeah.
people are often confused about what we do and how people find our videos and all that. And we're thankful you guys found us and hang out with us.
And it was crazy because when we started YouTube, we started it as a way to keep in touch with our family because we were flying to Scotland and we're close to our families, so we were sad to be that far away. So we were like, don't worry, we'll make videos every day for you and we're going to upload them to YouTube. But we never anticipated it becoming our vocation. And a few months in, let's see, well, no, more like half a year.
Yeah, it was April 2015.
So basically, slowly, little by little, we started seeing that people are watching. Not just our friends and family from back home, people all over the world are watching. And we started meeting them in the comments and by email. And then we were like, should we start a Facebook page for this group of people who follows us?
Yeah, I remember when we started the Facebook page.
And what was our thing? We said, we're not going to start a Facebook page until
we hit 10,000 subscribers?
I think it was 1,000.
Oh, 1,000.
I don't know, though, now that you
Well,
say that. No,
well,
it was
no.
at 10,000.
No, I remember when we had, I don't know how many subscribers we had when we started the Facebook page, but I remember when we started the Facebook page, we did a giveaway to get the Facebook page to 100 likes.
Oh my goodness.
Or not 100, 1,000.
Okay.
1,000 likes. And you gave away the original of your Don't Forget to Laugh Every Day painting.
And I remember when we pulled the drawing to see who won, we threw them in the air and they came down. And then I picked one out. I don't remember how it went.
Yeah.
But,
Epic giveaway results. So that might have been the title of that one.
You have an amazing memory.
Well, I mean, I spend hours a day not only living my life, but reliving it.
When he's editing, he has to rewatch everything. So anyway, that is kind of the background of how it goes when we're trying to explain YouTube to somebody who may not have experience with YouTube. And like Peter said, before we started YouTube, we didn't know, I thought it was Crazy Cat videos.
Yeah.
And then I started watching some daily vloggers.
Well, I remember the first, because I really, this was 2014. At this point, I still had no idea what YouTube was. Like, sure, I would go to YouTube to, like, look something up. That's what I thought YouTube was. I thought it was, like, a search engine for videos.
Yep.
Like, I didn't know about this whole subscription thing and actually following people's journey and that kind of thing. And so, in 2014, or maybe around there, I remember you started watching, like, I feel like it was, like, somebody who did, like, hairstyles. Or was that a blog?
That was a blog, but she does have a YouTube channel.
Okay.
But that was, like, my first experience with, like...
Actually, like, following something?
Like, following somebody.
Interesting.
I used to watch Talia Joy.
Oh, yeah.
She was going through cancer.
Yeah.
I watched her. And then I somehow got connected to daily vloggers.
Yeah.
Family vloggers and that sort of thing. And I started watching and following. And when we were going to go to Scotland, Peter was like... He surprised me on Valentine's Day with a camera so that we could start vlogging. And I was terrified. I was so scared. I was like, that's nice, but...
I think it was, like, not so much, like, to start daily vlogging. It was just, like, to make some videos.
Oh, okay. That's right. We
I
didn't
think
know
that
if
was,
we were going to daily vlog.
I think that was kind of the thought was, like, let's make some videos of our lives. And we had we hadn't even gotten Oliver at that point. Right? Or no,
we had him.
He was a year old.
Yeah,
and
he was just getting ready to go to training in Chicago.
Actually, the first video that we put on the Frey Life channel was a day that we took him to the VEACH.
Can't say it out loud or else he'll think we're going there.
Speaking of Ollie, here he is. He's right in between us. But that was a fun little day of making a little video of him running on the, you know what.
Yeah, that was fun.
So anyways, we started making the videos. I know a lot of you know the story, but of like us going to Scotland, coming back. It wasn't till April 2015 that we ever made any money from YouTube.
We hadn't even applied for the partner program.
Yeah.
Is that what it was called?
Yeah, so it was
program?
called I think it's still called the partner program, where we partner with YouTube and split the revenue from the ads that play on the videos. And our first month on YouTube, do you remember how much we made?
Did we make like, I don't know.
$1.28.
But that's part of it, and
Yeah.
that's the same as life.
But that was already over 6 months into
April, yeah.
So like 7-8 months into making videos.
So we were making videos every single day for 8 months, and we didn't even make $1.
And that wasn't our intention.
No. No.
But
if we actually, now that I think about it, if we went into YouTube thinking we want to make this our full-time job, we at 8 months of doing it every single day, we probably would have said, obviously this isn't working.
Yeah.
But we went into it with different intentions. We went into it to keep in touch with our friends and families. And then when other people started watching, it became more of a cystic fibrosis awareness venture, because we noticed that our viewers, when we'd ask, hey, what are you interested in our videos, almost unanimously it was cystic fibrosis questions. Like they wanted to see what it's like to be in the hospital, what it's like to live with cystic fibrosis. So at that point we kind of veered toward the CF awareness realm, and we just kept going. And then, like Peter said, we applied for the partnership program, or is that what it was? Yes. I can't remember.
Yeah.
And
partner program.
Partner program. And we got accepted and started making $1. And like, that's how life goes. You start small. You start working in somebody's yard and earning a couple of dollars, and you keep and we are thankful for it. We are thankful for this opportunity for CF awareness, for this platform to share. Our hope is to share hope in the midst of whatever you guys are walking through.
And just spread joy and laughter. And we have those mottos of don't forget to laugh every day and do what you think you can't do.
And this is part of laughing.
And that is what we hope to do. And but a large part of what Mary and I do to earn our income is our online store. That is kind of the bulk of where we really hustle to make ends meet and to make these videos every day. And so we love that aspect of it. And along the journey, we've discovered that we are entrepreneurs at heart. We love the business side of things. We love I did my master thesis in storytelling. Like that is what we love to do. And I do that both in what I do at the church and in what we do here online. Is like I love taking what I have developed in my education and in my career as a pastor and applying it to how I edit videos and how we tell our story and all of that. So it's so fun for us. And
we want to encourage you guys to tell your story in your circles of life, whether you're in high school and somebody asks you like, hey, what's your sweatshirt about? And you can be like, hey, I'm struggling with asthma or whatever you have. And you're like, I'm just going to keep on doing what I think I can't do. You're going to share your story with the people you rub shoulders with. And we think everybody has a story to tell. It may be a super grand story about huge accomplishments, or it may be an everyday oomph that you're pushing through. And we think everybody has a story to tell, and so we're telling our story. And yeah, so let's think if there's any other like, okay, so then another thing that I feel like maybe, I don't know, half the people who watch our videos are not subscribed to us.
Yeah. And I think a lot of people follow us on Facebook, right?
So they go to Facebook every day in order to find the video, to click it and watch it.
Yeah, because I've even like met people who are like, oh, you make videos on Facebook, right?
Oh,
And
interesting.
and I'm like, well, we post them on Facebook, but our platform is YouTube, and
Right.
which that's totally fine if people like
Oh,
find us
yeah.
and follow us on Facebook. But we think it's funny how like sometimes people like there have been a few occasions where we have forgotten to post the video from the day on Facebook,
Right.
and we'll notice that our regular viewers sometimes will be like, where's the vlog? And we'll be like, it's up on YouTube, but
Yeah.
they were looking for it on Facebook.
Yeah, so there's multiple ways to follow us. And we always talk about subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell. We say all these YouTube terms, but I wonder how many people actually know what that means. And so like I have this vision of making a video that's like how to watch YouTube. And that was actually kind of what we were going to do today, but we decided to do it live and hang out with you guys and just go for it. But I'm going to be like, so YouTube. So you click on YouTube, you search for The Frey Life. You're going to see our channel pop up. You're going to click on it. It's going to take you to the main page. You can hit subscribe, and then you can hit the bell next to it. That's going to give you notifications so that you know when we upload a video. And like explain. And then when you're watching it, if you scroll down, you'll be able to see a little thumbs up button that you can hit it to let us know you care. That's what the cleaning girl always says.
To let us know you care.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And you can share on your social media if there's a video that you particularly loved and you want your friends and family.
Yeah. And we I don't know. We make these videos and kind of chronicle our journey so that we often describe it as walking through life with you guys, and we realize that a lot of people who maybe find our videos don't have a lot of support system around them or people around them to cheer them on, and we hope that in some small way that through this crazy thing of the internet and this little thing that we talk into and it goes out into the internet waves of the world, that we can walk with people through life and encourage them that you're not alone, and life is hard, and there is joy, and there is laughter. And so anyways, that is YouTube.
That is that.
And that is what we do.
Let's come in and see if we have any specific.
I saw somebody ask, what do we call our fans?
The people.
We call you the people.
The people of the internet.
And we don't just do that on camera, like off camera when we're talking about vlogging or picking up the camera. We'll be like, oh, don't forget the people.
Yeah.
So
I watch your sermons, and you're a
so
great
cool.
example, and I love your vlogs.
So cool. I'm so glad that many of you have enjoyed. A little bit along the journey, I started this channel, or my channel called Peter Frey Life, and at this point I post my weekly sermons that I preach at the church on that channel, and I'm so glad that that can be a resource for a lot of people who can come over and watch those. And at some point, it's my hope to make other videos over there, and even like shorter clips from sermons and that sort of thing. But eventually, that's kind of dreams.
Well, and it's interesting because right now we, like he said, we run our online store. He's editing 7 videos plus his, so 8 videos a week or more depending on the week, and then life and hospital and all the other normal stuff. So right now we don't have a ton of extra time, but we do have dreams of videos that we'd love to make, or different edits that he'd like to make on his channel, and all the things. Oh!
Sorry, I was trying to read your comments. I'm sorry, people.
I saw a couple I wanted to talk about. Oh, yay! Somebody just subscribed. It was, this is something I never want to forget. When we were in Scotland, Peter said to me, Mary, we got another subscriber today. And I was like,
no way.
Like, are you serious? And then the next day I was like, do you think we're going to get a new subscriber every day? And he'll know, we're just going to have to wait and see. And so, although we get more than one subscriber a day now, it's still that reminder. And he talks about this in his preaching ministry. There are people behind the numbers, or there's stories behind the people, or whatever. Like, each number, each one of these comments and these usernames, there's a person behind it, and we want to continually keep that in mind. And sometimes I don't know whether I should go there or not, but sometimes that's actually discouraging, because some of the comments that we read make us sad for you guys. Like, somebody's going through this, or maybe it's a comment that they're not using a good filter, or whatever it is. And I'm like, somebody is having a really hard day. Yeah. And that means there is a human behind that comment who is having a really hard day. And that reminds us, okay, we need to keep trying to spread joy in the midst of all of the craziness of life.
It kind of reminds us of why we do what we do.
Yeah.
And, but it's a journey, and we take it one day at a time. I saw somebody ask about the camera that we use. We have the Canon G7X, and
that's what we use.
Why we chose it. One, it has this flip-up screen, and the other thing is it's got good low light and image stabilization, so that when we're walking around filming and vlogging, it's a pretty good camera.
Janet, I'm so glad. Janet said she's fighting depression and we help her. Melissa says, hey guys, you helped me deal with several chronic illnesses. I think that was Courtney. Rebecca said, you definitely. I wonder what the rest of your comment was supposed to say. You definitely. Mary, no glasses today. Yes, you're right. I am trying contacts for when I'm riding horses. Or rather, horse. One horse. I also have clinical depression. I appreciate, and it went away. Appreciate your vlogs. I'm guessing.
Going fast.
But thank you guys so much for sharing pieces of your story. And we, often we'll read a comment like you just said, you struggle with clinical depression. And it's not even just that simple. We know that there's a lot that goes behind a simple comment is a complex life. Yeah. And that's the same with us. You guys see a glimpse of our life because that's what we can do, is we give you like 10 to 15 minutes of our life every day. But of course, we are complex human beings that can't fit into 10-minute box. But we try to keep that in mind with you guys as well.
I saw somebody ask, I don't know who it was, it went so fast, but if we hadn't gotten into YouTube, what would we be doing in life right now?
Wowzy.
I literally have no clue. You
would still be a pastor at a church somewhere, most likely.
Yeah, most likely. But I'll tell you this. We were applying, and we didn't share the journey of me figuring out where I was going to pastor, and we had a lot of factors in that journey. It was about a year and a half that we were living in our friend's basement, and I was applying to churches. I was looking for a good fit for ministry for both Mary and I.
Let it go. can't hold it back anymore.
Are we reconnected? Are we reconnected? Everybody says frozen. Frozen.
Frozen.
Let us know if we're back. We came down closer to the router.
Okay, better.
Okay,
Yay.
we're better. Where was I? What did I say last?
Yeah, what did you guys last hear before it froze?
Okay, I'll keep telling my story. Okay, everybody's saying we're back.
Talking about applying to churches.
So it was about a year and a half that we were searching for not only where to live, and there were so many details involved in that search. One was at the kind of top of our list was being near a good cystic fibrosis center was obviously a priority for us. And then we were also we're searching for something that would fit into where Mary and I could have some flexibility where when Mary's sick, I can be with her and all those things. And that was hard to find. And that was a journey that we applied, and we didn't like share this along the way, but like we had a couple of churches that we had applied to, and we thought this is the church where we're gonna move to, and it was out of the state, and we were thinking about moving to different locations and all of that. And at the end of the day, like for one reason or another, those weren't a good fit. And
in the moment, we felt like, we thought that was the one.
Yeah, and we were really discouraged, feeling like life felt so overwhelming. Yeah, there's like a huge blanket behind me. Life felt so overwhelming to try to think about having a full-time job and all of that. And in the midst of it, along that journey, more and more people started finding our videos. And we made a video called Dollar Tree Hacks.
It changed history.
It really did, because that random video called Dollar Tree Hacks was suggested by YouTube to a lot of people. Probably some of you found us through that video, and I think that video has close to 1 million views, and that was when YouTube started really picking up as a source of income for us. And it was then that we got to the place where we're like, you know what? We could financially make it if I take a part-time pastoring job. And that was a huge blessing and a weight off of kind of the search for us, although it was hard to find a part-time job.
Because Peter's a preacher, so usually
most part-time positions in the church, I wouldn't be preaching. And so anyways, we found a church that needed a pastor, and it was a small church where I could work part-time and I could preach each week and have the flexibility to be home with Mary, and we were so grateful.
And still do YouTube full-time. And that was when our online store started picking up. We started researching. Peter's amazing at researching. He researched, let's buy more tote bags. Maybe we should start offering apparel. That's when we started doing shirts and that sort of thing. And as you guys know, we have our working room upstairs so that we can accomplish all of this. And we just continued taking steps, and sometimes scary steps, investing money, investing time, and growing our business. And anyway, it's been quite a journey. We are thankful for the hard parts of it, the challenging parts, because we've seen that we can grow in the challenging things, and we are thankful. And that's what we're doing.
Yeah. And so that was a long answer to what would we be doing if we hadn't gotten into YouTube. And honestly, I don't know, but we're so grateful for this platform and for this opportunity to make these videos every day. And Thanks.
As always.
Thanks for hanging out with us live today. And whether you're watching this live or after the fact, we're glad you guys tuned in. And as always,
And hold on, if you're watching it live, leave an emoji of, is there a pineapple?
I think.
If there's a pineapple, leave the pineapple, and that means you're watching it live. And if you're watching it on the replay, leave a horse.
Wow.
Oh,
I
good.
like
There's
it.
pineapples.
Oh,
All right,
good.
guys. As always,
As always,
we will see you tomorrow.
Good night, everybody.
Oh, yeah. Tootie says bye.
Bye, Tootie.
Bye.
We'll see you next time.
All right.